I had the opportunity to work at Cafemini in Mexico City, which is a shelter, a house run by the Josephine nuns for migrant and refugee women and families.
Had many exciting responsibilities. When I started there wasn't much to do. I was basically helping compile the files, playing with the kids, making up English workshops for them, teaching them English. But as time went on, what it ended up being is by the second week I was there, with my very rudimentary Spanish, I was interviewing all of the migrants that arrived, and it was probably the most rewarding and emotional part of my experience because I got to hear incredibly heart-wrenching and beautiful stories and meet amazing people that had been through a lot and really establish a connection and a relationship with them because I was their first point of contact at this safe house, at this point of safety that they had arrived to after months of hard travel. My internship at Cafemini opened up a lot of really great opportunities that I would have never in a million years have expected. I knew that I was coming to Mexico City to intern at a small refugee house run by a couple of nuns. It was a fairly new organization. I wasn't dreaming that this was going to lead to a potential future career, but that's exactly what it's become. I was given a lot of opportunities to attend workshops and meetings with the authorities of the UNHCR office here in Mexico City. But then also, weeks after I had already finished my internship, one Saturday, the head nun at the house calls me and asks me to come into the refugee house because, according to her, a very wealthy American wanted a tour of the house and wanted a presentation of the migration context in Central America and Mexico. Turns out that this very wealthy American that she was talking about was Howard G. Buffett, who's the son of Warren Buffett, the second richest man in the world. And he has an association, he has a foundation that donates a lot of money to different organizations around the world, mostly to do with sustainable farming and agriculture and ecology. But he's recently, because he himself is a farmer in the US, has taken a keen interest in the issue of migration. So he was taking a tour through Latin America, through all the different shelters and migration holding stations, and our paths crossed at Cafemini. Never take a small job for granted, if that makes any sense. So I think it really is up to the internee to define what kind of relationship or what kind of experience they're going to have from the beginning by the relationships they develop and foment with their coworkers, with their superiors, and with the population they're working with.